Welcome to the Dr. Renee Sunday Show, where it's not too late to shine. We bring you transformative information for small business owners, entrepreneurial insight, wisdom, and secrets to aid you to be seen, be heard, and get paid, to catapult your life to more impact, success, and freedom. Now, please welcome your host, the platform builder herself, Dr. Renee Sunday.
Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Renee Sunday, and I am the platform builder. What we're going to do today, wherever you are, it may be day, it may be afternoon, it may be midnight, depending on where you listen from. What we do here at the Dr. Renee Sunday Show, we want to increase your awareness because we have to increase the awareness before we actually can make a change. And then we got to have the tools, the strategies to be able to walk it out, as I say. But this is what we do here. And I have also the opportunity of being your host. I am Dr. Renee Sunday. And so what I do is I help people in, you got to identify your purpose if you're not aware. Then we need to build a platform to be seen, be heard, and ching to get paid. That's what it's all about. It's honorable, as I always say, which it is, to be paid. So that's what we do here. We want to stop for a minute and say thank you, and thank you for downloading us on iTunes. Some people downloading us actually over on Speaker. Yes. And checking us out on iTunes and loving us on our website and the social media platforms. We say thank you. Okay? We want to let you know that we believe in you and thank you for believing in us. That's what I have to say right there on that. But we're going to actually have a great session. We're going to talk about, you see what the topic is, 3 must-haves before, not doing, but if you doing, you might need to rehash it, But before you start your profitable podcast, I can come to that because actually I have one myself. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I started out, I'm 20 years, I'm an anesthesiologist, board certified, yes. And I actually wrote a book named Sunday Grief MD, and it's telling you about how to go through the process of, guess what, grief. My brother passed away about 10 years at the time of this recording, and my therapy, and I mean that, my therapy actually was writing. I knew I loved doing those term papers. I knew I loved doing those essays and the dissertation, okay? But I really didn't know I had the art, the gift, the talent to actually, guess what, pen a book, and then I ended up, guess what, launching my own publishing company. So my first book I actually published myself, and we have a publishing company, okay? And but I had to actually get on social media because in 2013, at that particular time, a lot of physicians weren't on social media like it is today, right? And so I had to that's a key for someone that has a book or idea of business. You got to promote it. You got to advertise it. You can be a best-kept secret, and that's not good. You kind of want to be out there to be able to impact millions, right? So then I got on social media, and next thing you know, I'm saying people are inboxing me, the DM. It goes down in the DM. They were DMing me to say you're so motivational, something that's very difficult to talk about. And I'm like, wow, okay, then. And so one lady said, well, will you like to be on her platform? And her platform was a radio and TV and magazine. So not even talking to me on the phone, not even meeting me in person, but she knew from the things she saw, I guess she probably did her due diligence, I'm sure, right? She actually wanted me to be a part of her vision God had gave her. So that's what we did, and that whole year I was with her, right? People said, you need to step out and do your own thing, okay? And that's what I ended up doing. At first, I was kind of resistant. Can I be 100? Okay? Because I never thought about me being a minister. There's so many things I'm doing right now I never thought I would be. Okay? I kind of thought that my thing was anesthesia, okay? But it's anesthesia and more than that. So ended up, that's how I got in radio. And so as time evolved, syndicated radio show, Good Deeds, And we still have Good Deeds TV and Good Deeds Magazine. But we ended up changing the name of the radio show to the Dr. Renee Sunday Show, which is our podcast, right? So we do that because we have sponsors that actually love the name, and they gave that suggestion. And I'm, my name, okay. It's time for you to come behind the curtain, they say, and actually do it, right? And so I don't have any problems with that. So that's how we actually end up doing that. You have to, and we actually have a free PDF checklist of how to launch your own podcast. And actually the domain for that is podcastwinning, WINNING.com. Podcastwinning, WINNING.com. Okay? And so that's what we want you to know. That's how I evolve. But guess what? I made mistakes. I celebrated the small things, and I celebrate the big things, but I did make mistakes. So I would lessen that curve for you, cut all that out of the way, and that's why we're here to let you know 3 things you got to have before you actually start your podcast. The first thing is, let me just name all 3, then we'll go back. It's your why. Why do you want to start a podcast? The second thing, what are your goals of that? And then not in any particular order, but really the commitment needs to be right on in there. So all 3 of these work together. So we're going to talk about them separately and dive deep and peel back the layers separately. So one is goals or mission, if you want to say that. And then we're going to talk about the commitment. So first of all, we're going to talk about the why. Why are you really doing it? What's the goals of having a podcast? And then the commitment. So the why. Well, most of my clients are small business owners, and so you had a why when you actually started your business. Now, if you're in the 9 to 5, it's still a why you doing that particular job. If you're married, it's a why. Why did you get married? It's a why of actually why you have, you have kids. So the why of why you want to actually do a podcast. First of all, a lot of people do it because it's an extension of their actual, guess what, their own business that they have. They actually have a message to share, a personal message, a business message. They have seen a void in the world, and so they actually want to get it out to the masses, share it with millions. So that's why they want to share it, because podcast is a different mechanism, what I call it, a different medium that you can share your message to millions. Okay, we have people listening all the way in Ireland, a place I have not been, would like to go, but guess what? They listen to the Dr. Renee Sunday Show. And we know that because of the statistics, right? The analytics. So why? I mean, you may want to do it. Of course, you want it monetized, but then your sole reason may be just a monetization strategy. That comes with it, but that may be your one reason, right? Now, some people actually just want to have a conversation, have a platform that people can actually discuss several topics. You can have that as well. But then some people may just want to say, I feel a little something inside that I actually need to help other people because other platforms are not doing it what I think I can bring to the table. So, you may want to actually do like I did, evolve from, syndicated radio show. But the key is your why. That's what I'm trying to get to, is your why. That's one thing you cannot share, and that's why a lot of times I hear people say, no one would take care of your business like you do. Well, a lot of people will agree with you, but, you have to learn how to delegate, and delegate, not just delegate well. That's what we have to learn how to do. And that's what I had to do really and truly and when I was launching my entrepreneurship and the things I do now versus doing 100% anesthesia, because the medical field is totally different than entrepreneurship. The same systems I use in the medical field is actually what I use in my entrepreneurship and the different serial things that I do. But let me let you know it's different because, let me tell you why. Because when I introduce myself to a patient, literally I've introduced myself to a patient in 10, maybe, I think the shortest may be 15 seconds. And then they saying, I'm putting them to sleep that quick because it's an emergency. Or they may not even be awake because it may be a trauma from a car accident or some type of trauma. they don't even know I'm doing this because we are there to save their lives. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to actually do that. They call us now being on the front line. That's my honor and privilege to actually be able to do that. Never thought that, but I'm glad that we are servants. That's number one. So, anyway, what's your why? You got to write that down and write that in your journal. Write it in your journal, a piece of paper, put it in your phone, because that is for you. No one else can change that. But the key is a lot of times you have to really find people, or you have to attract people, which I always say, because people like people, it's your mission, that will actually want to help you with that. Because sometimes people have different motives in a thing, so you actually have to see what actually works best for your platform. So your why, my mission, why am I going to do it? Why? Now, if you're going to do it just for the monetization, hey, you may want to just be the investor and then get somebody else to do all the things. I know people that do that. They the face of the brand, but then someone else is actually doing all the interviewing, doing all the back end, doing all that. Yes. I mean, it's kind of up to you. So that's number one. Number two. What are your goals? I kind of dabbed in that a little bit with the why. But what are your goals? Are your goals to make it a monetization? Do you want to do that? The saying, and I can't remember what it is tax-wise, but certain states have different years. If it's 2 years or 3 years and you're not making a profit, they call it a hobby, right? Woohoo! I've been there. Back in the day, I had to get it straight, right? So what are your goals? Do you want to, you want to impact other people? Do you want to be the only person that's talking on the podcast? Are you going to interview other people? Are you going to make it more of a panel? Are you going to make it more of a narrative that every time you come on, you read some material out of your books or your study aids? Some ministries do that. So what are your goals? But the key is, please remember that there's so many podcast hosting websites that you can actually monetize this. So, people always talk about a laptop lifestyle or a beach lifestyle or actually making money while you sleep. You can make that happen, but you got to be able to have the systems in place. And I actually, just to let you know, I do have classes. I have a master class on Start Podcasting Easy. It's 1, 2, 3. So we do have that option available. And then also we have the Academy, which is a 4-week program that we actually do it together with you. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do a deep dive. We actually help you with your artwork. We help you actually find guests. We actually even have you interview myself, and we have several people on the line that, critique you of how you interview me, and also I let you know some pointers of how you did. And then we help you with that month. So that actually is available. If you want to be a part of that 4-week program, guess what? You can go to the website. Guess what it is? Podcast Profit Formula. Because we're going to give you the Podcast Profit Formula, and you can join that at Podcast Formula. Excuse me, golly. You can actually take a part of that at podcastprofitformula.com. Again, that is podcastprofitformula.com. But anyway, so we've talked about why, we talked about the goals, and the last thing is commitment. You got to have a commitment to this. You got to write it down. Now, me personally, when we first started the radio show, we started with 2 days. We're join us, okay? We're Monday and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we started off with 2 days. Now, some people, with their podcast, they do once a week. Some people do twice a week. Some do 3 times. Some people do it every day. They do morning motivations, which is only like 10 minutes, that type of thing. But whatever you decide, you need to stick to it. Because the people that's listening, they give so much wisdom and knowledge that they can make wise decisions, right? So they want to make sure that you're there. Now, honestly, a lot of people may not tune in live if you're doing your podcast live, but a lot of people go back. I have people that go back all the way to when we first started, 2015, 2016, and listen to some of our broadcasts, okay? The key is information. Yeah, we can Google all day long. But the thing is, people want to know that you've been through it, you have experience it, and you can get results. I should have had a bear right there, ching no ching, because that's what needs to happen. A lot of things we can read in the book. Yes, I've read in the book what I did. 4 years of college, 4 years of medical school, 4 years of anesthesia residence, and I did another year, actually, of critical care medicine to be an anesthesiologist. I've been doing it 20 years. So call me. I can give you some stuff. I know about anesthesia, but I know about business as well. Because I've been there, tried it, made mistakes, and what they say, I got the T-shirt and the shoes to match and the sunglasses and hat and mugs, okay? So I can let you know how to do that, okay? But you got to have the commitment. I always say as my tagline, what I say, don't stop, woo, get it. And the reason I said that I applied it to my life, I'm just not saying it. I had to don't stop, get it. Because somebody right now is wondering what their direction. They don't know the direction. Somebody right now is looking for someone to help them to solve their problem. Somebody right now may be thinking about hurting themselves or somebody else. And you have the solution. So you have to don't stop. You got to get it. And what are we getting after Sunday? We're getting our purpose, and we're getting our purpose now. Okay? We're doing it all together because guess what? I truly can't be in my purpose if you ain't in your purpose. Now God, you know God don't want to find somebody else when you ain't gonna act right, okay? But we want you to act right, okay? We don't want this cup to pass, okay? Okay. But anyway, the key is this is a great time for you to start your podcast. But I want you to check out these 3 things before you even start. We want you to make sure you know your why, your mission, why you're gonna do it. But you already have that because you already have your mission statement, right? You already have your personal mission statement of your life. You already have your mission statement of guess what? When you got married, you already have a mission statement you already have a mission statement for your business. You already have a mission statement for your ministry if you're in ministry. You already have a mission statement for your nonprofit. So you got that, you killed that, and guess what? If y'all made a mission statement, guess what? Y'all wrote down some goals too. Because in the business plan for your life, you already have written it down. If you hate, you're not no shade. You can write that down after this session, right? But we got to have a goal. We got to have a mission for everything we do in our life. We got to write it down and what? Make it plain. Now, after we make it plain, we got to run with it, right? We got to run with it first, and then we get other people to run with us, okay? Yes, and yes. So the last thing is commitment. Are you really committed to this? Are you just doing one thing and then jump to something else? Well, of course, it's season for everything. Let me just let you know that. But think it out. You know, the things that I'm learning, you got to make a plan. And listen, let me tell you, plan A, B, C, D, and you got to even have an E and F sometimes, okay? The key is if A and B don't work, just keep on regroup, C and D is coming right on behind you. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this session. I want to thank you so much for believing in us. I want to, download this, share with your friends and family, share with your colleagues because these 3 things is must-have before you start your profitable podcast. Because we know it's going to be profitable. We know that it's going to be profitable. But we got to have these 3 things before we said, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, whatever style, whatever time, whatever logo we're going to use, whatever form we're going to use, whoever we're going to get to coach us in this, we need to know. We're going to do it, these 3 things. And again, we'll recap your why, your mission, your goals, your commitment. These are 3 things you have to have before you start your profitable podcast. And again, I did say throughout this session, we do have platforms for that. If you want the free PDF, go to podcastwinning, WINNING.com. If you say, I'm ready for this, Dr. Sunday, I want to go way to the academy. And the 4-week academy, the website, it's www, right? It's podcastprofitformula.com. Now, we do have packages if you want to go and get this done in 4 or 5 hours. We have VIP days that you with me and my team. Now, if you want to do it quicker than 4 weeks, we have 2 weeks. It's whatever we can have a conversation The key is you still got to have the why, still got to have the goal, still got to have the commitment, and we'll let you know what the investment for that is, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. So my website is reneesunday.com. If you need anything, we want you to be successful, but we have to have the right tools, and we have to have the right strategies, okay? I want to let you know that you do have a calling. You do have a reason you're born. You're not a mistake. No matter what you think, no matter what you have somebody else have said or done to you, you're not a mistake. We got to do three things. We got to believe, we got to trust, and we got to walk it out. Excuse my voice. We got to walk it out. Now, also, I didn't fail to let you know if you're ready to finally get that magazine published. I help you start if you want to do a magazine. Also, we help you if you want to publish a book. Yes, yes, and yes. And also, of course, I'm a counselor and a business coach, right? But I want to let you know that I love you, love you, love you. But we got to walk it out. Believe, trust, and walk it out. I'm so glad you joined us, okay? Don't forget, join us every time you see something with us on it. But keep remembering, just sign up to all our things so you'll know what's going on. Yes, yes, you do have a calling. You do have a purpose. We got to don't stop, get it, right? This is the Dr. Renee Sunday Show. We're going to see you next time. We love you, love you, love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.